So is my screen is visible? Yeah, okay. Yes. So yesterday we are discussing something called it is pain. Class one. Yeah, okay then. Okay. So now I have opened my paint and let us open one more paint also. So that is we have discussed something called class two. We have discussed right. That we will open. So simple thing we have understood yesterday. What is an application we understood? What are the types of applications? Okay, so these things only we understood. Okay, one second. I got a call. Huh. Now we have understood the difference between standalone application as well as the web-based application. Okay, so standalone application means the application which is present in your system itself. Okay, so that is standalone application. So like we are having this file explorer and then this IntelliJ and then our Eclipse, the SQL plus. These are all what standalone applications. So I don't want SQL. Just close it. Okay, yeah. So then. We are having so first standalone application these are applications so this IntelliJ SQL Plus and MySQL Workbench and Eclipse so lot of things we have installed right whatever we have installed those are all standalone applications itself. Okay, so we can create standalone application using Java but we are not going to learn how to create a standalone application. We are going to learn to create web based application, right? So one sec. Yeah. So now web-based application is there. So web-based application means so the application, whatever application is there, that will not be present in your system. That will be present in somewhere else. Okay. So like our Facebook is there. So that is I am not installed in my system and WhatsApp web. WhatsApp web application is also there. Standalone application is also there. Right, you can download the application as standalone or else you can use that web application also, right? So let me take it as some examples are here. So here let me take it as WhatsApp only. Okay, so WhatsApp application and then we are having Eclipse is also standalone application, I can say. Eclipse is also standalone application and then what else we are having so IntelliJ, so this paint, so Word, Excel, so lot of standalone applications we are using as well as web-based applications also we are using a lot, right? So we are using Facebook is a web application but Facebook is standalone application is there, web application is also there and Flipkart is there. Okay, so this Facebook, Flipkart, and all, so we are using it as you are using in the browser means it is nothing but it's a web-based application. If you are downloading and if you are using means so it is nothing but it's a standalone application. This is what we have discussed. So for web-based application, so let me write facebook.com so that it will be clear. So you are not going to get any confusion. Okay, flipkart.com, so amazon.in, so a lot of things are there. So these are all what our web applications, right? So next to access the web application, to access this web application what we require main thing is nothing but browser. Browser is required. So to use any web application, we need a browser as well as network is also required. Internet. So now Flipkart if you want to use, or Facebook if you want to use, or Amazon or Indigo flight bookings and all is there, Indigo website. So a lot of websites is there. For that main thing you need one browser, either Chrome or Microsoft Edge or Safari, Opera Mini. So lot of web browsers are there. Any web browser we can use it. Right. So browser is needed, and once the web application is deployed, like Flipkart is already deployed, so you are using, everyone in the world they are using because it has been deployed. Okay, so to use that web application, it is mandatory that network is needed. That is, internet is needed, right? So here network is needed means, so here internet is mandatory. Why? Because from here we are going to communicate with the server. Okay, so network means it's a group of devices that are connected together. Means, so whatever the device is there, so this is one device, so I can tell server is also one device itself. Okay, so we are going to communicate with the help of network here. So some packets and all we are going to tell under networks is there. So but no need to think about much what is happening in network and all. So because we are not working in networking side, we are working in what developing the application. So we no need to worry about networks. But what is a network means, you have to understand that it is a group of devices that are connected together. Okay, so that is helpful to for connecting together also you can tell. Okay, so private network is a public network. Private network means so authorized persons only. Public means anyone can access, anyone can use. So yeah, so this is what internet. So private network as well as public network. Okay, so to access this web application, we need these two. After this, we have something understood like web resources. Before understanding web resources, we understood what is a server. And web application, how to use, we understood. Browser and network. Okay, then if you are creating a web application, how you are going to create? First, you will create the contents about the web app using HTML, CSS, designing and all. After creating that web application, so each and everything you will take and you are going to insert inside your server. Now I will create one web app. So this circle is there, right? It is my web app. What I am doing, I am taking this and I am directly entering into, so dumping it into the server. So now it has been entered into the server. Now in my server, web app is there. Now to access that, we are using the browser as well as networks. But while we are developing, so we are not deploying it. After deploying only, we need network control. But now we need a server first of all. Okay, so browser is the person I am going to take this fellow as a client. I am going to take browser. I am going to take it as a client. Okay, so client is going to send some request to the server. So server is going to process the request and send some response. Okay, now see here, let me take any other example, one example. Let us take something MAML repository only. So now I need the SQL connector now. So what I will do, my SQL I will type. My SQL connector I will type. And when I click on this search button, so what is happening? So from the browser, there is a request will be sent to the server backside. So the server will not be visible because they are using backside. So separately one place they have fixed that server. Server will not be visible. Okay. So the request. So when I click on search, so a request will be sent and some processing will be happening. So that is MySQL connector, MySQL connector. Yes, sir. Yes, there the link. So it is going to provide the response. Response is nothing but you are seeing the view is there. This is complete view. When I click on search, I am getting this complete view is there. This is nothing but the response. Okay,
Okay,
then I
then
want
I
to
want
click
to
on
click on
I want
this
this
MySQL
MySQL
connector.
connector. So
So
again, when I am
again, when I
clicking
am clicking
here,
here,
this is one
this
more
is one more
request.
request.
Each and
Each
every
and
click
every
we can
click we
consider
can
it as
consider
a
it as a
we can
we
consider
can
it as a
consider
one
it as a one
request.
request.
Now you are
Now
the
you
client,
are the
right?
client,
You
right?
are
You
going to
are going
click
to
on
click
this.
on
So
this. So
client is
client
going to
is
send
going to
some
send
request
some
to the
request to the
server.
server.
Server
Server
process and
process
is going
and
to
is going
send the
to send the
response.
response.
See,
See,
searching
searching
everything in the
everything in the
database and
database and
providing under
providing under
fraction of
fraction of
seconds, it will
seconds, it
happen
will happen
internally.
internally.
Once you
Once you
click on
click
that
on that
particular
particular
thing,
thing,
8.0.0.8, once
8.0.0.8,
I
once
click
I
on
click
this
on this
request,
request,
immediately
immediately
background,
background, what will happen
means
means
it is
it
going to
is going to
process it.
process
Okay,
it. Okay,
so
so
which
which
display,
which
which page I
page I
have to
have to
display,
display,
what and
what
all
and
I
all I
have to
have to
display.
display.
This
This
process
process
and
and
all
all
happen
happen
internally,
internally.
and this is going to display here. Okay, so when I click on this, one more request. So each and every click in your browser is nothing but it's a one
One
request,
request,
right?
right?
So
So
one
one
request
request
has
has
been
been
happened.
happened.
Now here
Now here
also,
also,
from
from
browser, the
browser, the
request will be
request will be
sent to
sent to
server.
server.
What
What
server is
server is
going to
going to
do?
do?
So
So
you are
we are
already
already
dump your
dump your
application inside
application
the server,
inside the
right?
server, right?
Server is
Server
going
is
to
going to
process your
process your
request in
request
this
in
web
this
app
web app
and is going
and
to
is going
send
to
some
send some
response.
response.
Okay, so
Okay,
you are
so you
learning
are learning
servlets
servlets
means
means
what you are
what you are
learning means,
learning
so you
means
are
so
going
you
to
are going
learn
to learn
communication between
communication
this
between this
UI. So
UI. So
browser is a
browser
front
is a
end, right?
front end, right?
UI
UI
and this
and this
business logic.
business
So
logic. So
here your
here your
business logic
business
and all
logic
you
and
have
all you have
written in the
written
web
in the web
application,
application,
right?
right?
So the
So the
communication you are
communication you are
going to
going to
do in the
do in the
servlets.
servlets.
That's all
That's all
servlets.
servlets.
So
So
now
now
simply,
simply,
if I
if I
want to
want to
tell
tell
what
what
is
is
a,
a
how what you're
what
going
you're
to
going
learn
to
in
learn in
servlets
servlets
means
means
I'll
I'll
click on
click
this
on this
particular
particular
place.
place.
What should I
What should I
display?
display?
That's all.
That's all.
That's all
That's all
servlets.
servlets.
And
And
sometimes
sometimes
and
and
when you
when you
click on
click
a
on a
page,
page,
so when
so
you
when you
click
click
on
on
this,
this,
so
so
there
there
will
will
be
be
one
one
sec,
sec,
one
one
sec.
sec.
Yes,
Yes,
guys.
guys.
So
So
yeah.
yeah.
So
So
what
what
I'm
I'm
discussing.
discussing.
So
So
what
what
you're
you're
going
going
to
to
learn
learn
in
in
servlets is
servlets is
nothing
nothing
but,
but.
so simply and click on this. Okay, so somewhere and click on this. So I want to display this page. Okay,
Okay.
so
So
this
this
is
is
what
what
you're
you're
going
going
to
to
write.
write.
This
This
is
is
what
what
you're
you're
going
going
to
to
learn
learn
in
in
servlets.
servlets.
It's
It's
an
an
easy
easy
thing,
thing,
guys.
guys.
So no need to worry. So many of you are feeling that listening the word servlet itself, oh, servlet is a difficult thing and all. No, nothing is there. Okay, once you started learning this, now everything will be easy only. Okay,
Okay.
so
So
now
now
MySQL
MySQL
connector.
connector.
So
So
if
if
you
you
want,
want,
you're
you're
going
going
with
with
and
and
you're
you're
going
going
to
to
download
download
and
and
this
this
and
and
all.
all.
You
You
know
know
already.
already.
Now,
Now,
server
server
is
is
what?
what?
Server
Server
is
is
nothing
nothing
but
but
it's a
it's a
machine
machine
only.
only.
Inside
Inside
that
that
machine,
machine,
whatever
whatever
application
application
you're
you're
going
going
to
to
create,
create,
that
that
you're
you're
going
going
to
to
dump
dump
here.
here.
Okay,
Okay.
so
So
then
then,
this
this
server,
server,
what
what
it
it
is
is
going
going
to
to
do,
do,
it
it
will
will
accept
accept
the
the
request,
request,
and
and
instead
instead
of
of
directly
directly
providing
providing
the
the
response,
response,
what
what
it
it
will
will
do
do
actually,
actually,
so directly
directly
providing
providing
the
the
response,
response,
so
so
it
it
is
is
going
going
to
to
first
first
process the
process the
request.
request.
So
So
yesterday
yesterday
I
I
didn't
didn't
inform
inform
this.
this
Actually,
actually.
after
After
getting the
getting the
request,
request,
some
some
processing will
processing will
happen,
happen,
right?
right?
That
That
process
process
has
has
been
been
done
done
by
by
this
this
server
server
only.
only.
Okay,
Okay,
that
that
process
process
actually
actually
what it should call, when it should call, and all you have to decide. Okay,
okay,
for a
for a
particular
particular
request,
request,
which
which
one
one
it
it
should
should
display,
display,
that
that
and
and
all
all
you
you
have
have
to
to
decide.
decide. Okay, simply this is a client, this is a server. So client is going to send some request. Here backside processing will happen, and one response will be sent. That's all. Okay, so how to do this, how to create this and all, we'll understand. Okay, in this we have understood separately something called web resources. See, some whenever resources and all came, so resource, if you listen the word, it's nothing but it's a content, some content. Okay, and the main important thing, this point, don't forget. Server is the fellow who is going to manage these resources and all. Okay, whatever content and all is there, so that content is managed by the server itself. Right. So next, web servers. So sorry, web resources. So we are having two types of web resources actually. Okay, one is static web resource, another one is dynamic web resource. Static web resource means static response. Dynamic web resource means dynamic response. It is simple as simple, but you have to understand the difference between this. Dynamic response means, so the whatever the response is there already you have present in the web app itself. Same response, so each and every time you can same response only you are going to get. When it comes to dynamic response, so each time the response will be changed based on your request. Okay, so you are having wait, what we can take. So now if you see, so we can take it as a 8.0.28. Now see, so based on your request, some response you are getting. This you can tell it as dynamic response. And if you see, if you are having Flipkart application, so here I'm going with electronic, some Bluetooth headphones, something I'm searching. Now, based on my request only, this data and all display. Right. And see, now price low to high, I want to make. So from price low to high, it is going to display. So based on my request, response we are getting. Okay, static response is something like a same response it is going to provide each and every time. So if I'm asking headphones only, same headphones only it is going to provide. But each and every time the response will be changed in dynamic response. Here in Flipkart, first time if you type headphones now, it will show the same headphones. But tomorrow you search the headphones, so it will not show the same headphones because they are trying to make it as dynamic. Okay, all the web application, most of the web applications will be dynamic web applications only. Okay, it will not be a static web application. Okay, so static web application means only static web resources will be there, static content only will be there. When it is a dynamic web resource means it can contain both dynamic as well as static responses also. Okay, so this is what yesterday we have learned, and now we have to learn about something called server. Something called server we will understand. So server means we already know that it will accept request, process the request, provide some response. Right. So now, and you also know that it is going to manage the what? It is going to manage the web resources also. Along with this, you have to learn something called types of servers. Okay, so we are having actually two types of servers. Okay, so servers are of two types. Okay, so you have to know what are the two types and all. Okay, so what are these two types of server actually? Means one is nothing but okay, I'll change the color for this. One is nothing but web server, and another one is nothing but application server. So we are having two types of servers. One is, so voice is not audible, fluctuating. Okay, just 1 second. Okay. It's fine. So I'm checking with my internet connection actually. So okay. Yeah. So we have to understand something called web server as well as the application server. So web server. So what is this web server? What is this application server? Actually, it's a server only. So server means what? It's a big machine. So accepts request and process the request. Web server, what it will do means, so it is going to accept only HTTP request. Okay, web server is going to accept only HTTP request. Okay, other than this request, it is not going to accept any request. Like we are having FTP request and TCP request, and a lot of requests are there, but it is not going to accept other requests and all. Okay, so actually there is less request only, but uh, other than HTTP request, it is not going to accept any request here. Okay, so it is suitable for only web applications only. Okay, so what you are telling, sir, server means it is absolutely, it is fine, suitable for web applications only. Then why you are telling something newly? Again, web application for web server and all. Means is application server is useful for standalone application means no, it doesn't mean like that. Web server means a web application will accept always HTTP request only. Most of the web servers not, almost all web application will take HTTP request only. Now if you see here, let me open this one only. Now see here, if you open this, it is a HTTP request only, HTTPS request. Okay, so HTTP updated version is HTTPS. Okay, so S is nothing for security purpose. Okay, so no need to remember what is this. So no need to go deep about what is HTTP request and all. Okay, I will explain this about HTTP request. But as of now, so there is something called HTTP servlet is there. At that time, I will explain about this HTTP. Okay, but remember that web server means always accepts the HTTP request only. Right. And what is the application server? It will accept each and every type of request. So it will accept every request actually. Any type of request it can accept. Okay. And so it is suitable for means it is suitable for web application as well as suitable for something called EJB application. So do you know what do you mean by EJB? Have you listened this word? EJB is nothing but it's a big application. So you are creating one EJB application means it's a big application you are creating. Web applications are not big applications. So EJB applications are big applications. So what do you mean by EJB? Do you know? Don't search it in Google and all. So if you know, just tell. If you don't know, just tell that also you don't know. I will explain that what is EJB application and all. But don't search in Google and all. Right. So yeah, EJB application means it is nothing but it's an enterprise Java bean application. Okay. So big applications and all we are going to tell it's a EJB applications. Okay, but as of now, no need to worry about enterprise Java bean applications and all. So when we go to Spring at that time, we'll clearly understand what is this EJB application and all. Okay, understand that EJB full form. You remember that EJB full form. It is nothing but enterprise Java bean application. Okay, so EJB application means it's a big application only.
See, these web servers are there, right? So it can contains only web server. Okay, so it contains both web server as well as server or EJB container also. Actually, it is web container. So container is the place where we are going to store the data and processing and all, everything will be happening in the containers itself. Okay, so now you guys got a clarity about these differences between web server and application server. Web server is suitable for only web applications. It will accept only HTTP request. It contains something called web container. Container, about container, I will come to the point. So what is this container and all? This container, in this place only we are going to process our request and all, everything. Okay, so about the container we will discuss. Okay. So our entire servlet concept is going to be based on the container, lot of friends will use. Okay. Then application server means any type of request it will accept, and this is suitable for this application server is suitable for web application as well as big applications like enterprise Java Bean application also. Okay. And this application server contains web container as well as EJB container. Don't think that it is going to contain only EJB container. It contains both web container as well as the enterprise Java Bean container also. Okay, so this is about the server. So something you are telling why we are telling these and all we don't require now. So actually we are going to use something called application server itself. Okay. So application server we are using. This application server is nothing but example server is Apache Tomcat server. Okay, then what is the example web server, sir? And you may ask that many of them having doubt that Tomcat server, sir, you are using web only, na, sir. It's a web server only, na, means no. You are going to download that application and you are going to download that server and you are going to use. Web server means you are not going to download the server and all. Okay, so that is application and all you are not going to download. So directly you are going to use. Okay, so something called we are having web server is nothing but there is something called Nginx. So when you are going with something called Dockerizing and all, so Dockerizing in application will be there. So in that Dockerizing part, you are going to get this Nginx. So web server you are going to use. Okay, now in a web server you are not at all going to use for your web application. We are going to use an application server called free server only. It's a Tomcat server. Tomcat server. A free server actually. Okay, so this Nginx server is also free. You can use it while you are doing something called Dockerizing. So what is this Dockerizing and all? As of now, you don't require this and all. Dockerizing. What is Dockerizing? What we are going to do Dockerizing? That's not our concept actually. Our concept is creating a web application. Okay. After creating this web application and all, we can do the Dockerizing and all. But Dockerizing is not that much important. We will discuss that. So when you go to a company, at that time only Dockerizing is important. In interviews and all, most of them they not ask that much. Okay, but in every company, if you see Dockerize, if it is building Java applications, they are going to use. So definitely Dockerization they are going to use. Okay. Then Tomcat server, we are going to use something called Tomcat server. In this server only, whatever blue color is not visible, sir, properly use other color. Okay. So let me remove this. So let us. Yeah, you can think that it's an advanced form of it also, but it's not a perfect answer also. We can't tell. I will explain. Dockerizing once time. If time is there means at last. I will tell what is Dockerizing and all. So let us take here some other color. So yellow will be clear.
Okay, so something called Nginx is a server, is their example server, and for application server we are having the Tomcat server. Okay, Nginx is also one server, it's a web server. Tomcat server is an application server. With the help of Tomcat server, you can build both web application as enterprise Java bean application also. So we are going to build web applications now. So for that, definitely we need this Tomcat server, right? So we have to download Tomcat server, right? So those who have closed your laptops, now open your laptops, and now we are going to download this Tomcat server. We need this Tomcat server for execution. Any Java application is a Tomcat server is mandatory. Okay. So see, now itself try to understand the Tomcat. So what is the sorry? Now itself clearly see the installation and all. Same thing what I am doing, do the same thing only. So it's not that much difficult also. One main thing is required. What is that means? First thing is nothing but your Eclipse should be enterprise edition. As I already told you, it should be enterprise Java and web developers. So let me show new advanced Java, right? Whatever Eclipse you are downloading, so when you click on help and when you see about Eclipse ID, it should show Eclipse ID for enterprise Java and web developers. I think this is the third time I am informing you this. So for JDBC, okay, so if you are having for Java developers, also fine. But for servlets, it's mandatory that you have to use enterprise Java and web developers only. Okay. This one only you have to use. If anyone is showing that here Eclipse ID for Java developers, go here in Google Chrome and here first search for Eclipse packages. First everyone check. Everyone check here. Everyone having enterprise edition. Check it run. So those who are not having enterprise edition, just raise your hand. Those who are having enterprise edition, just tell EE. Just type EE, enterprise edition. Those who are having Java developers, just type JD. Java developers JD. So enterprise edition, if you are having, type EE. Everyone should respond. Because installation you have to do properly. Right. So if one day class if you are not understanding, another day if you ask your friend, you can get to know. But installation takes you should not do. Okay. So it means everyone is having enterprise edition only, right? Okay. Good. So yeah, Itireka, you are using Java developers, and Alok Kumar, you are using JD Java developers. Okay, Bharat Keshari Das. Okay. So okay. So those who are using Java developers, those people only. Just see this. And those who are using enterprise edition also listen this, but don't do this step. Enterprise edition, those who are having, don't do this step because you are already having enterprise edition. If you are downloading again, it's a waste of MB only. Those who are having Java developers ID for Java developers. Yeah. Those people only do this step. It doesn't mean that enterprise edition people can go outside and they can listen some music and all, not like that. Okay. Listen this and if you are future if you are getting buying a new laptop at that time if you want to download the Eclipse, you have to download this enterprise edition only. So now see here, those who are having Java application. Sorry, enterprise edition is there. Okay, so they have to type in the Eclipse packages. You have to type Eclipse packages. So everyone open your laptops, right? Okay, so do this with me only. So those who are having Java developers. Eclipse packages and search in the first link. Go to the first link And if you go to here, ID for Java developers is there. Don't download this. Don't click on anything here. If you scroll down, you can see here ID for enterprise Java and web developers. So here, just come to here. So you can see here Windows 86, 64. Just click on this. Click on this. Then click on download. That's all. So your download will start. Okay. So what you have to do? First, go to Eclipse packages. After going to Eclipse packages, you have to select the first link. Yeah, I will tell. So open this link and then go to Enterprise ID for Java developers. Click on 64 and click on download. That's all. So if you click on download, it will automatically download. And after downloading, open that application. Click on next itself. Okay. Then at last your application will be installed. It will open a folder. Okay, one folder will be opened. Like wait. Forget this. Now this type of folder will be opened actually. Okay, so what you have to do means, so you have to open this application. You have to use this application only. If you want, you can drag and you can link it to your taskbar. Okay, taskbar, window bar. Okay, so you can place it here. So always open this Eclipse only. So it's an enterprise edition. Okay, but I don't want to pin in the taskbar actually. I'll unpin here. Okay, so once after this application installed, this folder will be opened. So what you have to do? You have to use this Eclipse only. In your system, two Eclipses will be there. Okay, one is Java developers, one more is nothing but enterprise for Java and web developers. Okay, now you have to always open this. So if you want to remember the location, instead of remembering location, go to the taskbar and place it here. So open this Eclipse itself. So it will be always enterprise ID. So I don't want to open one more Eclipse. So one Eclipse is enough. And I don't want here, I'll unpin. Because I have already installed Eclipse, whatever Eclipse installed, it is nothing but enterprise Java and web developers only. Okay, it doesn't matter about Eclipse version and all. Any version you can download, but latest version is better. Okay, any version is fine. Right. So clear with the installation of Eclipse, everyone? Everyone clear with the installation? Connect with the package. See Priyanka, so how to connect with the package is nothing but simple. While you're opening itself, it will ask you the workspaces, right? Now see here. Your workspaces will be stored here. You can select your workspace. So now regularly I am using new advanced Java, so I click on new advanced Java workspace. I will launch it, so it is going to open. So actually I am using the same workspace, so it will not open. So you can choose another like something. I will take it as Bhubaneswar one. So I will launch it. So that's all. So previous data you are going to get everything. Okay. Clear how to install and all? Installation clear, everyone? Yes, so now we have to download Tomcat server. Everyone listen carefully. So this installation is very important. If any of your friend have a network issue, just inform them what is the installation process and all. Okay, just do this help for me. Okay, so again tomorrow you will come and tomorrow also installation, day after tomorrow installation. It will take more time. Just simple process only. What you have to do means, so open your Google Chrome. Open your Google Chrome and type download Tomcat server. Just type download Tomcat server, press enter. Download Tomcat server and press enter. So after opening this, there will be a first link will be there. Apache Tomcat 9 software downloads is there, right? Click on that first link. Okay, so is everyone doing with me simultaneously? Yeah, Alok, you are asking that do we have to uninstall Eclipse? So no need to uninstall your Eclipse for Java developers. If it is there also, that's not a problem. But for servlets and enterprise edition only required. Java developers we are not going to use. It's your wish if you want to uninstall, or else you can use it itself. Okay, so we have to download the server. So for downloading server, what I have done, download Tomcat server, and then first link you will get, click on that link. So after clicking on that link, so this browser will be opened. Right. So this website will be opened actually. Now you have to click on this 9.0.8. Okay, we are going to use the Tomcat server 9 only. Okay, click on this 9.0.80. Okay, so the web page will be shown like this. In this, you have to download either 64-bit Windows zip or 32-bit Windows zip. Which one we have to download means based on your system requirement. So now see here, right click on your this PC and go to properties. So here it will show your system type. So operating system is 64-bit or 32-bit processor. So based on your processor and operating system, select one. Okay, you can select 32-bit if your processor is 32-bit. If your processor is 64-bit, you can download 64-bit. Okay, so download Tomcat server, Apache Tomcat 9, 9.0.80, and then here I am using 64-bit zip file. So it will start downloading. Okay, everyone do this. Everyone download the Tomcat server. See guys, first you have to type download Tomcat server. Okay, after typing, hit enter. The first link you will get it right, Apache Tomcat 9. So click on that first link. In that quick, so here quick navigation is there. In that there is something called 9.0.80. Click on that. So you will get this for so some lot of files and links you are going to get. In this, you have to download 64-bit if your system is 64-bit processor. If your system is 32-bit processor, you can download 32-bit Windows zip. So mine is 64-bit Windows zip. I am going to click on this. So once you click on this, download will be started and it will be downloaded. I don't know this. Okay, so after downloading this, first everyone download. First complete this downloading. Everyone should download it. Okay, I want response from everyone. Response from everyone. Everyone has to download. No, 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 don't download 10th version and all. Actually, 11th version is also there. You can see. See, this 10th version, 11th version, don't download. Just follow my instruction. Download 9th version only. There is some problems, some features may not work properly in Tomcat 10. So use the Tomcat 9 only. Okay, so you have to click on 9.0.8 and you have to click 64-bit Windows zip only. So I hope everyone downloaded, right? Now, that's all your installation actually, right? You have to just unzip it. That's all. This one only many of you are going to do mistakes. So right click on your project, right click on your project, click on extract all. Click on extract all, extract here itself, it's not a problem. Extract. So it will take time. So but extract in the same location itself. You have to remember the location better in the download location itself. You can extract it. Okay, after extracting, so one file, one folder will be open. Just open here, no installation, nothing is required. Just extraction is required. Done. Aaron, do this much. Do this much fast. Done? Yeah. So you have to just unzip it. That's all. So we are downloading Tomcat and we have just unzipped it. Right. Now here don't touch anything, so no need to modify anything. So you can see whatever and all is there. You can see here. Okay. Now Apache Tomcat is there. Here some libraries are there. So lot of libraries and all is there. Okay. So these libraries and all helpful to build our web project. Okay, so those libraries are nothing but APIs only, our jar files. Okay, we'll discuss about these jar files also later. So after installing this, open your Eclipse. So I'll close everything. We don't need everything. So now just go to File, New. Now till now we are creating a Java project. Now from now onwards we are going to create something called Dynamic Web Project. See here, Dynamic Web Project will be visible. If it is not visible, go to Other and type here Dynamic Web Project. Okay, select this and click on Next. Okay, if Dynamic Web Project is not showing means for you, it is not going to show, it is not an Enterprise Edition, it will be a Java Edition. Okay, so you have to download this Enterprise Edition. If you are having an Enterprise Edition, then only Dynamic Web Project will be created properly. See here, with the dynamic web project means what it is telling. So we are going to create a standalone Java based web application. We can create a web application or add it to a new or existing enterprise application. You can create a new existing enterprise edition application also. Right. So let me give you project name. What you have to do, once again I'll explain. Go to File, click on New, select Dynamic Web Project. If it is not visible here, go to Other and type Dynamic Web Project. Okay, click on Next. Here you have to give your project name. So give project name as my first web app. Okay, so else we'll give in small letters only. My underscore, so we'll follow the conventions. My first web app. Type and then click on finish directly. After downloading the package for web developer, the Eclipse IDE doesn't show in the download file. That file doesn't show in your download file. Just go through here in your Chrome, so you can see here, downloads option is there, right? You can go through here, here it will show, from here you can open your file location. See, I'm opening my file location. So you can open the file location, you will get that IDE file, Eclipse file. Right? So once the project is created, just try to open the project here. So some deployment descriptor, JAX and Java resources, build, SRC, and if you open main, Java, so lot of things is there, right? So after opening these and all, actually we don't need these and all, so we have to understand what is this file. So what contains the Java resources, what contains this build file, what contains this SRC file. Okay, so I hope you already know what contains in SRC file. Our source files and all will be stored in your SRC folder itself. That is .java file will be stored in your SRC file. In dynamic web project, build folder contains all the class files. Okay, so we have to understand this one. We'll understand. So a dynamic web project contains a build folder and SRC folder. Okay, and resources folder. Resources folder means so the libraries and all, whatever the libraries you have added, that libraries will be present in these resources. So libraries will be there. Library files, so libraries and all is there, right? So all libraries present in the resources folder. Okay, that is Java resources something folder is there, right? Here. So in this. So what is the JAX web services are all? No need to worry about this. We'll discuss that later. As of now, you need to understand what is this Java resources contains, what is this build contains, what is this SRC contains. SRC contains. Okay, so your .java files will be there. SRC having .java files. Okay, and build contains .class files. Okay, and something called one more folder will be there, web app folder, an important folder. Web app folder. In this web app folder, whatever the front-end side page, so that is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, these files and all you are going to write under this web app folder. Okay, your Java file will be in SRC folder, or .class file will be in build folder, your resources in libraries, whatever JDK libraries and all also there, right? So these libraries and all will be in resources folder. And in web app folder, we are going to write our HTML. HTML files, CSS, JavaScript, all files will be created in the web app folder. Remember this one. Okay. Now. So if you observe here in Java resources, you can see the libraries here, something libraries folder. In resources, so resources you know right, content. SRC main Java. So in this SRC folder, you can create your Java class. I can create a Java class. One second. Class. Okay, so ABC. Here you are going to create your .java files. That .java files will be converted. The class files will be there right after compiling. That will be stored in build. Okay, if it is not showing here, you can go to the location and you can see it inside the build. Then inside SRC main Java folder, you are going to write your whatever the code is there, abc.java. These are all you are going to write here. In the web app folder, something called meta-inf, web-inf is there. What is this meta-inf? What is this web-inf? We'll discuss in future, because if I tell this now means you're not going to get what is these two folders. Okay, actually these two folders, the web folder we are going to use for configurations and all. Okay, meta in a file till so once the Hibernate came. Okay, then inside this web there is something called lib folder. So whatever extra libraries are there, so we are using that API jar files adding both internal way is there, external way is there. So which one is recommended? Internal way of adding jars is recommended, or external way of adding jars is recommended? Have you remember in past 1980 century and all we have used jar files, some internal way adding and adding jars, external way adding jars. So which is recommended highly? Internal way or external way is highly recommended? Yes, so internal way. So external way, what will happen if you are directly going and adding your jar means if you change that location, so here jar file will not be available. So that's why internal way what we are going to do, we will copy and paste our jar file inside our lib folder and we will add it to build path. Previously in JDBC we have done. So if we take JDBC project, now see here inside lib folder, I am having my SQL connector. This location I have to add it to the build path, means some reference libraries. So we have to extract and we have to store it. So for storing this, we have to add it to the build path. Okay, so how to add it to build path? Right click on the jar file, build path, then add to build path. Actually, build path is we have already added, so that we can, if you want, we can configure it. Means we can remove it, we can modify it, whatever we want, we can do it, or edit also we can do. Right. So the best way is nothing but internal way adding jars is the best way. As of now, I don't require this abc.java also. Delete it. So later we will create our servlet classes and all. So we are not going to create. So we are not going to create any classes like ABC and all. So we will give a specific name. Okay. So for servlets only Java files we will use. And one more thing you have to do here. So once you go to main, just wait. I'll close everything and once again I'll explain. Okay, there. So once you open these, three folders will be there: resources, build and source. Okay, open the source, open the main, and once you open the web app, and inside that you will be having web enough. Here something called web.xml file is required. What is this web.xml file means? So it is a configuration file. XML, I'll give you clear cut information by tomorrow. Today we'll just see how to create and how to run a small web application. Okay, no, nothing. We are not adding any Java kind of things and all. We are not adding any external jars and all. Okay, simple HTML file. How to execute that HTML file with the help of our servers. Okay, Tomcat server. This one we have to understand. So now just we need here, after opening src, open main, and now right click. Don't open this web app. Right click on the web app, click on new, click on other or HTML file directly. If you are showing HTML file, type HTML file directly, or else click on other, type here HTML file. Okay, then click on next. Give file name as something called index.html and then click on finish. So inside, if you open web app, index.html should be visible. See, don't create this index.html inside web.inf or meta.inf. Always right click on the web app, click on new, and then HTML file. Okay, if you're creating n number of HTML files, you have to right click on web app and you have to create. Okay, don't create in WebINF folder. WebINF folder consists of configurations itself. Okay, don't create it inside your WebINF. Okay, now in index.html, HTML page has been opened. Just type something called hello, welcome to servlets. Welcome to servlets. Just type this. Do this much, everyone. Don't run it. So you should not run directly like clicking on run button and all. You can't run like this. So just write till this much. You're done with this? So right click on web app, click on new, then click on HTML file, create your file, any name .html. That's all. Done? Yeah. So now I'll remove this hi, I don't want this. We'll understand index.html only. Okay, typing hello, welcome to servlets. So now I want to display this on my web browser. Okay, so our default browser is I am using Chrome browser only. If you are using some Microsoft Edge, it will open Microsoft Edge. Or if you are using the browser as Eclipse internal browser only, if you are taking means, it will display in this browser itself. Now just save this. Right click on this file. So anywhere, right click on this here, or else right click on this file name. File name. Right click on this file name, and you can see here run as. Here there is an option called run on server. Run on server. Click on this run on server option. Okay, once you open, clicking on run on server, let me open again. Right click on the index page, index.html, run on server. So it will open like this. Just maximize the screen. Now, here manually it will show or choose an existing server. If you are having already server, it will show choose an existing server. If you don't have this Eclipse, so you have to click on manually define a new server. So select Apache. Okay, open this Apache. We are using something called Tomcat version 9. So we are using version called Tomcat server 9. Okay, select this Tomcat version 9 and go to next. Okay, so this is very important thing. So you have to do one time only. You have to do each and every time. No need to perform. Right click on index.html, run on server, and then if you maximize the screen, every option will be visible. So that's why maximizing. Click on Apache, select Tomcat version 9, and then go to next. Go to next. And now here browse option will be there and download and install will be there. Already we downloaded and installed our Tomcat server. We have to just give the location. So now you have to click on browse. Click on browse. Then in the downloads folder, whatever you have extracted is there, right? Apache Tomcat 9.0.80. Open this. And one more folder is there, right? Apache Tomcat 9.0.80. Open this. That's all. Don't open anything. After that, select that folder. What you have to select? You have to click on downloads. Whatever you have extracted, open that folder. Then select this folder or open this folder. Then don't select anything. Just click on the select folder option. Select folder option. Done. So after doing this, you can click on next. So you can click on finish. So automatically some server background side and all it will run. If you see here in the browser, it will show hello welcome to servlets. Okay. it will show it as a welcome to servlets. Right. Then, so is everyone getting this? So whatever message you have given inside your HTML page, after running this on server, everyone getting this one? Is there any problem? Is there any problem issue is there in your system? So done right. So for everyone it is showing welcome to the servlets, welcome to servlets, welcome to servlets like that. No problem it's showing. Yeah, there. Perfect. See, if you have any issues there, it's asking server name while you are running the server. Yeah, you have to select the Tomcat version 9. While you are running the server, it will be at how to change it to H2 Chrome. Yeah, I will tell someone, Mika. I will tell. How we can change, I will tell. So, but is it working right? Yeah, okay. So now, if there is no issue, so now what you have to do means, sir, some of them it is going to open in your Eclipse. So Chrome, some of them it will open, some of them Microsoft Edge, so some of them Opera Mini. So whatever the default browser it will open. And if you want to change, I don't want Edge, I want to select Chrome. So you can go to Window, you can click on Window, and you can see here web browser option is there. Here you can select any web browser, Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge or Chrome. Okay, I will default system web browser. My default system web browser is nothing but it's a Chrome. So that is why it is selecting Chrome itself. Or else if you want the internal web browser, this also you can select. Okay, so I'll stop the server. And whenever each and every time running, right click on the file, run on server. So it will ask the what you want to select. So see here now, choose an existing server it is showing because already you have installed the server and you have added. So select this server, click on next, click on finish. So again it will load and now see internal web browser I have given so it is opening here. But I don't want internal web browser and all. So I want Chrome only. Go to web browser, default system browser or directly select Chrome itself. Okay. Right click on the file, run on server. So Tomcat version 9, click on next, finish. So now this time, hello, welcome to servlets, it is showing in the Chrome. It is asking server name. Yeah. After clicking on Tomcat version, it is asking server name. So yes, Tomcat version 9 after selecting it will not ask anything. So one second. Don't do this step. So okay. Why it is asking so? One second. So you are doing this one only, right? So first you are going to right click on your file, run on server. Then here manually you have to define. So what you have to do? You have to go to Apache. After selecting this, after selecting this Tomcat version 9 server. Okay, so yeah, I will tell what is the solution for this. No Chrome option in web browser, right? I will tell this. I'll give you an explanation. See here, Tomcat version 9 server after selecting, just click on next and it will ask you the location actually. Okay, so here one time already I have added, so it is not asking the location. You have to add the location, that's all. So okay, if it is showing the names, what are the names it is showing? Deepali. No Chrome option if it is showing Chrome option if it is not showing Aditya. So just go through your default web browser itself. Okay, select default system web browser itself. That's better.
Any browser, we need a place to execute our web application. So this is our web application actually. This project is nothing but a web application. We have created a simple project, simple HTML file. Okay. So this application we have dumped into our server and we are running that server. For running the server, browser is required. Any browser is fine. Automatic server name is not displaying while manually running the server. Just share your AnyDesk address. I'm not getting what you're trying to say. Just share your AnyDesk address. So I'll just check it. What is the problem and all. Not happening. So which one is not happening to Hina? So it is not showing your welcome to Servlets and all. HTTP status 404 not found. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell. So okay. Sir, JDK why it's opening in VS Code, not showing us URS. JDK you're opening. So first of all, everyone use a click on window and web browser. Internal web browser is only use internal web browser it is showing right. No sir, it's opening in VS Code. It's opening in VS Code. Okay. So if you those who are having problem, share your AnyDesk address. Now itself I'll see. After select server name is not automatically. Okay, then what it is showing? Okay, sorry. I just cancelled. Yeah, look, accept the request. Stopping the server is nothing but in your console you can come here, you can click on the terminate. Your server will be stopped. Okay. Right. So accept the Okay, so select Tomcat 9. Okay, it is not showing anything. Okay, wait. Okay, one sec. So have you downloaded Enterprise Edition only?
enterprise for web developers. Okay. So everything is fine. Run on server. Publishes run the area on server. Operation create local server system. Why it is asking server name? So this is the server name, right? It has to accept. One second. Let me create our dynamic project again. It's okay. So let me create one more dynamic project. It's working for another version. No, Tomcat version 9 is the standard version actually. Now one second. Let me create a new dynamic web project. Wait, Alok. Let me create one more project. So just select the version as 4.0. So version also some bad situations it's a problem, but it's not that much problem actually. Now see here, project name I'll give it as something called web app. I will give. Let's just select this, and then let's click on finish. So our web app has been opened. Then I'll open src main. I'll create a new file. Index. So let us execute this by right clicking on the file. Run on server. Save. So Apache Tomcat. Yeah, version 9. And then see now it is coming. So the project creation is not done properly. Allow. So if anyone facing the issue, create another project. So now select the Tomcat version 9, and then if you go to next, this is only first time you have to do. Next time onwards, it will not ask these things and all. Okay, so you have to click on next. Then see here browse if you ask. You have to browse. Click on browse, and your downloads package will be. So okay, Alok. So you do it. So I think network issue is there. So remaining things, just select the Apache Tomcat and all. Right. So you have to open this, and you have to select that folder. That's all. Right. So let me do it that also. But internet is not working properly, I think, for you. Okay, open that and open this. Open that. Now select folder. Type here. So select this one, select folder. Then click on next. Okay, then click on finish. So yes, allow access. Give allow access. Is it working? Yeah, good, good. So is anyone facing any issue again? So you are also showing like that only means Deepali, one more project create, again create one more project, and wait for how to stop the server. I told you right already. And if it is showing like that only, so you have to see here in the right side corner actually, in this bottom side. So my time is showing right. Here it will show your project is going to be downloaded. At that time, if you are opening this one, it will not work. Now, for suppose, if I am creating new project, assume new dynamic web project. Okay, so I will give some data. So everyone click the module version as 4.0. It's better. Okay, so project name I will give it as web something web app I'm going to give. So then I will click on finish. So after clicking on finish, if you open this and SRC folder inside that main folder and inside web app folder, you're going to right click new. Actually, I am not interested to show this. Wait. One sec. So I am creating one dynamic web project call first something. Now see here, once you click on this finish, here a green color it is going to show like a loading. Okay, it should completely load. So based on your system, the loading will be there. So once you click on this finish, now see here. Okay, so mine is so fast. So that's why it has been downloaded fast. It's not showing also. But if your system is slow means, so here it shows the loading. After loading, after completing of the loading only, create this index.html and run it. Okay, I don't want this first also. I will delete this. Okay. So now everyone is working with this. For everyone is it working? Is there any problem? Is there any problem? Status 404. 404. Okay, share your editor's ID Banu. See, if any problem is there, everyone has to see. In future, if you got the same error, you can solve it. Yeah, Banu. So you is doing 404, right? Just share your screen or sorry, you can't share your screen, right? Share your address. Any desk address. Okay. Accept the request. Yeah, accepted. And now let me minimize this. So where is Eclipse? You have to open Eclipse, right? See guys, you should not do the mistake. What I said, you have to right click on the web app. But what you have done, you have right click on web by NF. If you create like this, it will not work. Yeah, okay, I'll explain it again. So just see. Don't, I said right click on web app, right click on web app, but you are clicking on web by NF. You should not create this one here. It should be inside your web app. Okay. Whenever HTML file, right click on web app, click on new, and then HTML file. Hello.html. Click on finish. Always it should be inside the web app folder. It should not be in web.inf folder. I told you right. Web.inf is used for configurations. Now see index.html will run. Right click on it and then run on server. Then select Tomcat version 9. Select next. Finish. So restart the server. It is asking yes. Restart it. Okay. Now opening right is done. Always remember web app, only you have to create your HTML page. Created project still opening in VS Code default. Okay, Tina, just share your editor's ID. Let me solve the issue. So how to connect my SQL connector. Okay, so Yeah, because so I understand your urgency and all. So you are very interested to connect with SQL and all. I will tell that. But first, we will understand how to create a servlet project. So we are going to create some forms and all for applications. At that time, I will tell the how to use MySQL connector and all. Okay, just wait for 2 to 3 days only. It will not take much time also. Okay. Yeah, Priyanka Das. So it means so you didn't see, right? So I'm deleting the project. You guys don't delete the project. Still, it's not showing server name. It's not showing server name. Why? Swatika showing. Yeah, I will check it. One sec. See, once again listen. So you have to right click on your project, click on new dynamic web project. Right. Version select it as 4.0 only. Okay, 2.5 is better, far better. Okay, so you can use any version, but 4.0 standard. Okay, so you're going to give your project name, my first. Those who have already done, don't do this. My first web app. Click on finish. That's how creating a web app. Now open this and open src, open main, right click on web app. Right click on web app. Don't open web app. Right click on web app. New HTML file. So it is nothing but index.html. Okay, here whatever you want you can write. After writing this, right click on so open your web app and right click on your file. Click on run as, run on server. So it is asking save it. Then you have to select Tomcat version 9. If you are first time you are doing, so you have to it will show manually define the user. You have to click on Apache and Tomcat version 9 you have to select. It will automatically click and you have to click next and you have to give the location. But already is there. I'm not going to do that. Existing server select next finish. That's all. It will open. Okay, so browser is showing inside this browser. So I'll change it to Chrome. So internal web browser, any browser is fine. Okay. So if it is not showing Chrome browser, use it internal browser itself or Edge anything. Okay. Let me just copy and see the issue. Guys, create one more project and execute it. No, instead of wasting time, create one more project and create one HTML file. Yeah. Look. Now it's working. Yeah, good. Open your Eclipse. Yeah, okay. Okay, execute it. Run on servers. Yeah, okay. Select Tomcat 9. Okay, first one only. Two times you have added. Finish. Okay. So don't do anything. So I'll just make it. So is it everything is perfect? Window is it showing web browser, default system browser? I will change it to Chrome. After creating HTML page, what can I do? See, this is what I'm telling, right? So selected Chrome. Now just right click on this or right click on the file. Run on server. Okay, so actually you have two servers there, right? You can remove one server actually. Wait, at last we will delete the server. Okay, so this one I'll click next. and
and
remove
remove
all.
all.
I'll give
I'll
remove
give
all.
remove all.
Okay,
Okay,
because
because my first
web app, two
two
application you are
application
trying
you
to
are
run
trying
at
to
a
run
time.
at a time.
I'll just
I'll
run
just
web
run
app
web
only.
app only.
Okay, so
Okay,
then
so
click
then
on
click on
finish.
finish.
Are you
Are
sure
you
you want
sure
to
you
remove
want to
the
remove the
resource?
resource?
Yes.
Yes.
Click on
Click
OK.
on OK.
So
So
restart the
restart the
server. It is
server. It is
asking
asking
restart the
restart the
server.
server.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
opening,
opening,
right?
right?
Yes.
Yes.
Clear
Clear
Banu
Banu
Ranjan,
Ranjan,
right?
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
clear,
clear,
right?
right?
So
So
create one
create
more
one more
project and
project and
test it.
test it.
So
So
yeah.
yeah.
So
So
got a
got a
clarity?
clarity?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Priyanka, got
Priyanka,
a
got a
clarity
clarity
now?
now?
Inside
Inside
web right
web
now
right
there
now
is a
there is
lib
a lib
folder
folder
showing. Is
showing.
it
Is it
correct?
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inside web
Inside
right
web
now
right
it
now
will
it will
show
show
lib
lib
folder.
folder.
Okay.
Okay.
So lib
So lib
folder will
folder
be
will be
shown.
shown.
So it's
So it's
okay.
okay.
What is the
What is
use
the
of
use
lib
of lib
folder?
folder?
What
What
and
and
all
all
we
we
are
are
going
going
to
to
store?
store?
That and
That
all
and
we'll
all we'll
discuss in
discuss in
future
future
classes.
classes.
Everyone clear
Everyone
with
clear with
this?
this?
So is
So
there
is there
any
any
problem
problem
running a
running a
servlet
servlet
program?
program?
This is what
This is what
installation. That's
installation.
all.
That's all.
Yeah, Priyanka, it's
Yeah,
correct.
Priyanka, it's correct.
Inside web right
Inside
now
web
there
right
will
now
be
there will
lib
be
folder.
lib
It's
folder.
correct.
It's correct.
Don't delete this.
Don't
Don't
delete this.
modify
Don't
that
modify
anything.
that anything.
You have to
You have to
just see
just
right
see
click
right
on web
click on
app and
web
you have
app
to
and you
create
have
one
to create one
HTML file.
HTML
That's
file.
all.
That's all.
And what you are
And
going
what you are
with the
going
web
with the web
app, what is
app,
lib
what is lib
folder,
folder,
everything.
everything.
Tomorrow we'll discuss.
Tomorrow
Tomorrow
we'll
we'll
start
start
with
with a
start with a
simple
simple
servlet program.
servlet program.
Again, so what to
Again,
do
so what
after
to do
creating
after
a
creating
HTML,
a
index dot
index dot
HTML page.
HTML page?
One sec.
One sec.
So
So
see
see
here,
here,
just
just
right click
right
on your
click on your
index.html,
index.html,
select
select run as,
run on
run
server.
on server.
Then it will show
Then it
your
will show your
Tomcat version
Tomcat
9
version
server at
9 server at
localhost.
localhost.
Select it.
Select
If
it.
it is a
If it
first
is a
time,
first
it
time,
will show
it
like
will
this.
show like this.
Manually, it is going
Manually,
to
it is
show.
going to show.
If it is not
If
the
it is
first
not the
time,
first time,
choose an
choose an
existing server
existing
itself.
server itself.
Right.
Right.
So
So
select
select
this
this one
one and click
and
on
click on
next.
next.
Click on
Click on
finish.
finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
if
if
you
you
want
want
some
some
CSS
CSS
styles
styles
and
and
all,
all,
you
you
can
can
try
try
adding
adding
internal
internal
CSS
CSS
and
and
all.
all.
You
You
can
can
try
try
it
it
and you
and
can
you can
execute
execute
it.
it.
But
But
we are
this
this is
is
nothing
nothing
but
but
this
this
is
is
a
a
static
static
page.
page.
We
We
are
are
not
not
creating
creating
dynamic
dynamic
page.
page.
This is the static page. Always it will show this one only. We are not sending any request and all. That and all we will discuss. So
So
what's
what's
your
your
task
task
is
is
nothing
nothing
but
but
you
you
have
have
to
to
understand
understand
the
the
how to
how to
create
create
a
a
form, HTML form.
HTML form.
Okay.
Okay.
Understand about
Understand
how to
about how to
create
create
a
a
HTML
HTML
form.
form.
Okay, simple
Okay. Simple
HTML form.
HTML form.
So
So
create
create
using that
using
web
that web
application in the
application in the
Eclipse
Eclipse
itself
itself
create.
create.
Or
Or
else
else
if
if
you
you
are
are
interested
interested
in
in
VS
VS
Code,
Code,
create
create
in
in
VS
VS
Code,
Code,
copy
copy
and
and
paste
paste
it.
it.
Okay,
Okay,
just
just
one
one
thing,
thing,
one
one
small
small
assignment for
assignment
you,
for
you
you, you
can
can
think
think
it
it
as.
as.
In
In
manually
manually
define what
define
to do.
what to do.
In
In
manually,
manually, you have to go for
Apache.
Apache.
You have to
You
go
have to
for
go for
Apache. Here
Apache. Here
Tomcat version
Tomcat
N. If you
version. And if you
scroll
scroll
down,
down,
it will
it
show
will show
Tomcat
Tomcat
version
version
9.
9.
Select
Select
next
next.
and it will
And it
ask
will
for
ask for
browsing and
browsing
all.
and
Now
all.
it is
Now it is
asking
asking,
not asking
not asking
because I
because
have
I
already
have
done.
already done.
You have to
You
browse
have to
your
browse your
Tomcat
Tomcat
version 9 folder.
version 9
That's all.
folder. That's all.
Then click on the
Then click
finish.
on the finish.
Right.
Right.
Clear?
Clear?
Everyone clear right
Everyone
now?
clear right now?
So now
So now
everyone know how
everyone
to
know how
create
to
a
create a
project.
project.
how to create a dynamic project. Just reply me, guys. Yes, yes. So okay. So remaining things and also what how to create a servlet project and all that and all. We will create. Yeah. So we will discuss that by tomorrow. Okay. Bye bye, guys.